Are we aware of and do we acknowledge God's gift in our life? I'm Christy Birchville, and we are continuing through our new series, Challenging Leadership, how to lead through challenging circumstances. We're in the book of Daniel, and Daniel chapter 1, verses 17 through 21. Pretty interesting. And verse 17 really stood out to me today. So as we look at that one, it says, "To these 4 young men, God gave knowledge and understanding of all kinds of literature and learning, and Daniel could understand visions and dreams of all kinds." When we think about our journey of leadership, if you're a leader and you find yourself surrounded by other leaders who just don't seem to get it, or who are not godly or good leaders, it can be a little tempting to become prideful and arrogant. We see others in leadership positions and we think, I could do the job so much better, or I do the job so much better. That pride becomes an issue. We think we're so much smarter or have so much more ability. But here we see Daniel's situation, and honestly, the way God tends to work for most of our lives as well. In this verse, we understand God's the one who gives us our wisdom and knowledge. God is the one who makes it so that we can understand situations and so that we have a good way of thinking or problem-solving skills. We wouldn't understand anything if it wasn't for God and His intervention and working in our lives. We may be seeking to be a godly leader, but if we don't recognize that everything positive that we do is because God has allowed it and brought it about in our lives, then we run the risk of becoming arrogant and prideful. Let's be honest, we would not be anything without God. We wouldn't understand anything if it weren't for God. And we wouldn't be successful at anything if it were not for God. God gave Daniel and his friends the information and knowledge that they needed in order to be successful and to accomplish His purpose in the situation that they were in. And we have to recognize that God does the exact same for us too. We are only successful because He has provided us with what we need to be successful. Are we prideful in our leadership? Do we arrogantly think that we've accomplished amazing things? Or do we recognize God's hand in our lives? We can never make it through challenging leadership circumstances if we don't understand and recognize where success comes from. Stay focused on God today. If you missed our start of this series, make sure you click on the link in the description below. It'll take you back to the full playlist so you can make sure you start from the beginning. And I would love to hear any comments, anything that you have to think about Daniel and how this series is shaping up. Make sure you're subscribed so we can catch you tomorrow. Thanks.